Hey, it's me, Bobby Daddy Dre, and this is a short video on how 2017 could be potentially Nintendo's best year ever. Now, I'm speaking mostly towards E3 2017. I believe they need a great showcase next year in order to get the NX, off to a quick start. Now, 2016, despite not talking about many games, I believe they at least started the show with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, so that's a good sign. But lately, the E3 presentations has been lacking, or hasn't been up to par with the other competitors like Microsoft and Sony. Like, for example, I believe in 2015, it was, I want to say it was mainly about Smash Brothers, or no, it was about talking about Legend of Zelda and Star Fox Zero was originally supposed to come out that year, but they were postponed. It was a decent showcase, I say, but again, not much memorable that happens. 2014, I believe, was the Smash Brothers one. 2013, I think they ended on Donkey Kong Country Returns, which is a good game, but kind of left people disappointed because I believe there was expecting a Metroid Prime game. In 2012, it was supposed to reveal that Retro Studio game, but unfortunately they just showed off Nintendo then because the Retro Studio game wasn't ready. So you can see that Nintendo has been pretty lacking in E3, but I believe that Nintendo could have a great 2017 E3 if they release the following games, well, at least in my opinion. Tell me what you think of them, and feel free to post your own idea in the comment section. The first idea is to, of course, release a new 3D Mario game. Now, although the 2D Mario games usually sell a lot better than the 3D ones, I believe the 3D games are, gather more people's interest rather than the 2D ones. Usually the 2D Mario games, at least to me, is for people who already have the console, and if they see it, they probably think about, buying it, over the holidays, just because it's fun. But only they go out and actually buy it, like a must-have, at least compared to the New Super Mario Bros. U, which well, I think it does sell well at least. I don't think it was that much of a system seller. 3D Mario game, I don't expect Super Mario Galaxy 3. I would like that, but I don't think that'd be a great idea to release. They need a new idea for a 3D Mario game, and Super Mario 3D World just didn't do it for me. I don't know, it didn't really catch my attention like Super Mario Galaxy did. But I do think that a 3D Mario game is a great way to start off, well, at least for an E3 press conference, while, Zelda Breath of the Wild is coming out, as a launch title, at least last time I heard. The next thing I want to talk about is the rumored ports of Wii U games coming to the NX, as stated by Emily Rogers, who has been a credible source of information in the past. Now, these ports are Super Smash Bros. Wii U, Splatoon, Mario Maker, and of course Zelda Breath of the Wild. I think I said Breath of the Wild earlier ago, so I apologize for getting that wrong. But anyways, Zelda's already been proven. Smash Bros. Wii U and Mario Maker seems to be very likely. Well, Splatoon, she says, up in the air, which I think Splatoon should be a sequel rather than a port, because that franchise is pretty hot right now, and it would be a bad decision, in my opinion, for Nintendo just to make a port of that game. This is just add some more weapons, some special stages, even maybe make a Nintendo theme stage of some of their intellectual property, like a Mario stage or a Zelda stage. I think that'd be pretty interesting. But either way, it should be a sequel. There's also rumors of Nintendo going back to cartridges. I guess similar to what they use on the 3DS, but I imagine bigger. Now, this may be a bit out of topic, but this kind of leads into my next discussion is a possible new handheld being announced this year, which I think would be a great idea. Now, just announced, not released, even though the NX is, well, Nintendo said that they're coming out in March 2017. I think it'd be a bad idea to release a new handheld in holiday 2017, even though that's probably a good 6 or 7 months apart. But I do think they should announce it, and hopefully it is platform compatible with the NX. Excuse me, that's a bit of a tongue twister right there. But if they announce a new handheld that it'll be working with the NX, I think it would get people more interested and have time to buy the NX first and then save up money for this new handheld, which I believe is codenamed MK. I believe I could get that wrong, but I do think just announcing it, especially if they are working together with the Wii U, would be a great idea. Next, I want to talk about another rumor that Emily Watcher posted, and that's the new Retro Studio games, the people who made the Metroid Prime series and Donkey Kong Country Return games. Now, this one mainly talks about the possible new game, which is most likely a new IP according to her, and not a sequel to a Metroid Prime or Donkey Kong Country. I believe it's a good idea not to make another Donkey Kong Country games, mainly because I believe the second one for the Wii U didn't sell too well. I don't think it was that much of a system seller, and although I think Metroid Prime sequel would have been the safest bet, I'm more curious of the new IP. Maybe it could be like another Splatoon. I mean, not in gameplay, but how it can capture people's interest and give people finding new IPs from Nintendo that they always wanted. So here's for the best for Retro Studios. Nintendo is still talking about Pikmin 4, which is in development for a while. I believe they moved that one to the NX. Now, Pikmin 3 came out for the Wii U, I believe at least a year after the Wii U console has made it to the market. And I believe that game sold decently, like close to 500,000 worldwide within the 10 weeks. And I believe it right now is over that 1 million mark. So it's not a bad sale, but I don't think it's a system sale that I feel like Nintendo should not be focusing on. But I mean, nothing against Pikmin fans. I like the game, I'm just not that into it. And I believe that this game is not going to attract many customers to the console. But all I'm just saying is that if Pikmin's getting another chance, then they better give another chance to Star Fox as well. Just saying. The last thing I want to talk about is Nintendo games teaming up with third-party companies. This is mostly talking about the last Wii U titles that they team up with, like Patent Games, Tecmo, Koei, and Namco Bandai, or Bandai Namco, as they want to be called. But anyway, let's start with Bayonetta 3. The odds of that getting a sequel, before her announcement on Smash Brothers, I would have said that would have been a 0% chance that Bayonetta 3 would come out, or at least Nintendo publishing a sequel to Bayonetta. But, with the recent addition to Smash Brothers, I feel like Bayonetta has been getting more mainstream. I mean, she's not up there like Mario or Sonic, but I think more people are recognizing her, so I believe there's like a 40% chance that Nintendo will publish a Bayonetta 3 for the NX. I think it's worth giving another try. Hyrule Warriors 2. or Hyrule Wars NX specifically. I could see that being a 2018 title since Zelda Breath of the Wild is coming out in 2017. And Pokken Tournament 2, well, since they are announcing new characters in Japan in the arcade mode, or in the arcades, again, I can see that being a 2018 title. Though I can see them showing off a trailer in 2017. I can see that being more of a port, just like the other games I mentioned, rather than a sequel. But still, it's pretty possible. I'm going to keep this video short and end it right here. I may do a continuation to this. And if you have any ideas, please say so in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. And please watch my other videos like my retrospectives and my regular reviews. This is me, Baba33, and I catch you guys later.